On a chilling winter morning in 1937, the Beijing's tranquil calm was abruptly shattered. At the Fox Tower's foot, a lifeless body was discovered, sending shivers down the spine of the city. The victim was Pamela Werner, an English diplomat's daughter known for her vibrant spirit and love for Beijing. She was a prominent figure, a beacon of light in the city's chaos. Her untimely, brutal demise sent waves of shock across the city's borders. The bustling city, known for its timeless charm, ancient history and vibrant streets, found itself ensnared in the chilling grip of a gruesome mystery that threatened to stain its proud heritage. Not an ordinary resident, Pamela was an adventurous, vivacious soul, fearless and bold, admired and envied in equal parts. Her love for the city she considered home was evident in her daily life, making her brutal end a devastating blow to the community. As the shocking news spread like wildfire, it became evident that this was no mundane crime. Pamela's brutal murder was a puzzle that affected the heartbeat. The brutality of the crime, the victim's high-profile status, the chilling location at one of the most prominent city landmarks, suggested a complex, twisted plot that promised to baffle even the most brilliant minds of the era. The police were at a loss, facing dead end at every turn, while the media was ablaze, exposing the city's underbelly to the world. The residents were in a state of utter disbelief, their trust in the city's peace shattered. This was not just a murder, it was a symbol of the city's hidden darkness that was now uncovered. The ripples of this gruesome act spread far and wide, touching the hearts and minds of people across the globe. The murder of Pamela Werner wasn't just an incident, it was a horrifying spectacle that gripped the city's soul, a grim testament to the darker side of human nature. This gruesome incident was just the beginning of a complex, unresolved mystery that would captivate the city and the world for the following decades. Pamela Werner was not just any average inhabitant of Beijing. This young woman was the thrill-seeking offspring of a respected British diplomat, widely recognized for her deep affinity for the city she considered home. Born into a reality where protocol and privilege were the norm, Pamela's life was far removed from the mundane routine of ordinary citizens. Her father, who had once represented the interests of the British Empire across the world, had chosen to make Beijing his permanent abode, a decision that inevitably shaped Pamela's upbringing. Growing up within the vibrant cultural milieu of Beijing, Pamela absorbed every facet of the city's character and incorporated it into her personality. Her adventurous streak was well documented among the city's populace, with tales of her exploits becoming the stuff of local. Pamela was not just a spectator in Beijing's bustling life. She was an active participant, fully immersing herself in the cityscape and intricately weaving the city's narrative into her own life story. Her dynamic personality, vivacious nature, and the audacious approach she adopted towards life endeared her to many. Pamela was more than just a resident. She was an integral part of Beijing, a living embodiment of the city's heart and soul. However, this vibrant life, so full of promise and potential, came to an abrupt and mysterious end one frosty January morning. The discovery of Pamela's lifeless body at the foot of the infamous Fox Tower sent shockwaves through the city. Her life, so brutally and prematurely severed, left a gaping void in the heart of Beijing and a tumultuous trail of unanswered questions in its wake. The tragic end of this young woman, who had once epitomized the spirit of Beijing, plunged the city into a state of disbelief and sorrow. Her life was brutally cut short, leaving behind a trail of questions and a city in shock. The investigation into Pamela's murder quickly became a sensation, involving high-ranking officials and numerous suspects. The city of Beijing, known for its tranquility, suddenly found itself in the midst of chaos and distress. The brutal murder had occurred in a city where crime was nearly non-existent, causing shockwaves that rippled across its vast expanse. The extreme violence of the act was unprecedented, leaving the city's inhabitants stunned and terrified. The authorities, feeling the weight of the situation, were under immense pressure to solve this high-profile case that had seized the city's consciousness. From the get-go, the investigation morphed into a spectacle that gripped the city's attention. The scene at Fox Tower, where Pamela's lifeless body was discovered, became an eerie focal point. it rapidly turned into a symbol of the city's deepest fears and the mysteries that lay beneath its seemingly serene surface. The tower, once a beacon of prosperity, now bore the mark of a gruesome crime. Location was brimming with an array of professionals, including detectives who scrutinized every detail, forensic experts who meticulously sifted through evidence, and curious onlookers who watched the unfolding drama with a mix of fear and fascination. The probing eyes of the city were trained on the tower, waiting for the killer's identity to be revealed. The investigation was no small task. The authorities had to painstakingly comb through the crime scene evidence, searching for any clues that point them in the direction of the killer. Among the pool of suspects, there was a motley crew. Shadowy figures known only by their fleeting appearances in the city's underbelly, and influential personnel whose motives were shrouded behind a curtain of affluence and power. The list of suspects was as diverse as it was long. There were mysterious strangers, known only by their fleeting appearances in the city's underbelly. There were powerful figures, their motives hidden behind a veil of wealth and influence. Even today, the murder of Pamela Werner remains one of the most enduring mysteries in Chinese history, sparking countless theories and conjectures. This unsolved crime has sparked endless debates, its echoes reverberating through time, leaving a permanent mark on the ancient city of Beijing. It has captivated true crime enthusiasts worldwide, creating an intricate web of intrigue begging to be untangled. Among the various theories surrounding Pamela's murder, the possibility of killer lurking in Beijing's forgotten alleyways is a chilling thought, as well as the whispers of a political conspiracy reaching the highest corridors of Chinese power. Pamela Werner's murder has become a prism through which we examine the unknown. Each theory is different from the next, painting a rich tapestry of hypotheses as diverse as they are numerous. The complexity of the case, the unanswered questions and clandestine clues, is what makes it so haunting. It is a grim reminder of mysteries that remain hidden in the corners of the past. The captivating tale of Pamela Werner's murder continues to fascinate us, a constant reminder of the enigmas that remain buried beneath the surface. Let's venture deeper into this mystery, uncovering the secrets that lie in the timeless streets of Beijing, where the specter of this unsolved crime continues to linger. Even now, the ghost of Pamela Werner's unsolved murder whispers through the ancient alleyways of Beijing. Join us as we delve deeper into this enigma, exploring the secrets hidden within the ancient streets of Beijing, where the ghost of this unsolved mystery still haunts.